What's going on, everybody? We have an update on BNB, and it looks like it is starting to make a climb back up as of the time of me recording this video. So we're looking at this on a micro perspective. This is on a 15-minute time frame, and as you can see that the candle is looking really good on the 15-minute from $514 all the way up to $525, $526. It's making a very strong rally here. If we go back just a little bit, we can see that it was at a low of about $496. So very temporarily, it dropped below $500, and essentially after that moment, boom, started to make its climb back up. And then we see that it tried to test it again here a little bit later, about a couple hours later, and then guess what? It started to make its strong push. And if we zoom out here on the daily, you're going to see that it's still a red candle, but there's a really tall wick that's happening. So we have 3 days of red candles in the closure right now. Where we're currently at, it is still in this lower quadrant of the or this lower section, I should say, of the Fibonacci retracement. And so we want it to get above $530. If it can close above that level, then I still feel confident that this upper zone is going to be where we consolidate or potentially try and break through. And this upper zone is so important because this is where the all-time high is capped out at. If we can break above that, then it's price discovery zone, baby, and things will be looking absolutely beautiful there. So we can also see that there's this purple line, which is the VWAP. If the price can break above that, that's a very bullish base indicator. Right now, it's currently resting down below it. And as you guys can see, it did drop down considerably lower. But one thing that's really nice about this is that we look at the RSI and we see that the overall trend has pushed itself back down. And it's resting right about in the median zone. So realistically, this alone suggests that we have some room if it wants to start to make it climb back up, or if it even climbs up a little bit and kind of rests, trying to fight against this level of support at $533. We do see that from time to time where everything's really uncertain. People are on edge. People don't really know what's going to happen next, and then it makes one move or another. But guys, a lot of people are really hoping to see this stuff hit all-time highs soon, and it's so close. It's really, really close. In fact, if we go ahead, oops, wrong one. If we go ahead and move over here to the price range with where we are currently at, and then we go to the all-time high, it's about 31, 32%. So even if somebody came in right now, brand new, never owned BNB before, and they bought it, and if BNB went to the all-time high, you're looking at a potential gain of about 32%. And then that's not even including if it decides to go even higher. And so the all-time high was from years ago, meaning that there were less people that were involved in the crypto space. There was less demand. There weren't the Bitcoin ETFs, etc. that was out inside the world. There wasn't as much support from an institutional standpoint. So there's a lot more money that could come into play here. Yes, there's more crypto projects that are out there, but there's a lot more that's at play with this. And then also all of the burning that's happened with BNB in general too. And so if we go ahead and take a look here at the top cryptocurrency list, we can see that over the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 5%, Ethereum's down 6%, Solana is down nearly 10%. Not surprised by that. I mentioned in my video yesterday that it seemed way too overbought. And then we got BNB that's down about 4.94%. And something else you guys are going to notice is that BNB is just a little bit below Solana. Solana was making a pretty big gap between the two of them. And as I mentioned in my video yesterday, one of the things that I suspected is that BNB will reclaim that throne, going back to the number 4 spot, because we saw that battle take place in the past with XRP. Now you see where XRP is at. So a lot of projects that are meme tokens have been listing over on Solana. And that's fine, but then there's also a lot of people that cheat out of that. And if funds get pulled out pretty in mass off of Solana, they might be looking to other chains, and that's where we might see some flowing going back into BNB or Cardano or some of these other cryptos, even going back into Ethereum or Bitcoin as it moves from another target trying to say, hey, Bitcoin to 75K to 100K, the Bitcoin halving coming up. So I would not be surprised if we see Bitcoin trying to make that rally towards 100K. And it'd be really cool if we hit that this year. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. But BNB overall up 1.52% according to CoinMarketCap. Solana's up just a little bit more, 1.66%. I still believe that BNB has a strong chance to retake the number 4 spot. And from a percentage change, I don't know about short term. We might still see a lot of activity happening with Solana. But if we look on a more long-term perspective, I'm still leaning more towards BNB pushing up. I think Solana holds a good spot, but with all these different meme tokens that are getting attention right now, I would not be surprised if we see a lot starting to crash and things going into other projects. Some of those other memes that they might dump those into might go back into Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, by the way, where people look for something that's more established and long term, even though those are technically meme coins. So let me know what you guys think about all that down in the comments below. Really happy to see that BNB is starting to make a climb over the last after the last 24 hours. It's now in the last 1 hour starting to make a rally up, and we're seeing as it gets closer to this level. So besides that, guys, you can check out the crypto exchange Margex. This platform is no KYC, and you can do leverage trading anywhere from 5x all the way up to 100x trading. And on top of that, you can actually buy crypto straight through their website. They got MasterCard, Visa, they got some other payment options on there. You can do copy trading. You can see what some of the other traders are doing, mimic your trades off of theirs. They have staking options as well. And if you use my referral link in the description, you make a deposit of $100 or more, you can get a $50 bonus, which I think is really cool. And so, guys, you can find that referral link down in the description below. And this is available in many different regions. If it's not available in your region, there are a lot of people that use VPNs. I'm not saying you guys should do that, but there are people that do that. And yeah, that's what I got for you in this video. Let's see what happens next. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Victor Vegas and Worlds of Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.